Good morning, student. Welcome to the Apple International School, and I am your online tutor. And before discussing the political science, we should know some of the basic principles, basic terms of political science. Now, first of all, let us move to law. So, what do you mean by law? In simple way, law means rules and regulation of any organization, or let's say the school itself. Why all you're coming into this uniform to this school? Because this is the rule of that school. So there are rules and regulation on certain on which certain school works. So there are a lot of rules, regulation, and principles on which this school works, and this collectively are called law of the school. And if you are not obeying this law of the schools, then you may be fined. So in simple way, we can say rules are rules, law are rules and regulations. So when we are going to say that how this India works, on which principle India works, on which law this principle, on which law this India works, then we can say that this India works on constitution, and constitution, it is a law, it is a supreme law of this country India. It is a legal document. Moreover, it is in written form. So there it is a written form in which they explain that on which principle, rules, regulation whole India works. It also tells about what kind of government India has, and what is the relationship between India and its citizens, and everything is mentioned in written form in constitution. So we can say that it is a legal document, basic law or rules of a country, system of belief and laws by which a country or organization work. The word work is very important in this. And now we are moving to a federal government. We all know that India is a very vast country, and to go on that very vast country, there are different level of government in India. And how many type of different level of government India have? Center, state, and local self government. So what do you mean by center government? Center government has power to make rules and regulation for whole part of India, be it a very small part of India or for the whole part of India. Central government is being given power, or they have been given authority to make rules and regulation for whole India or any part of India. For example, central government has also power to make a law or rule for only a Lambi, which is very small town in a Punjab. Moreover, Punjab central government has power to make a rule for whole India. And when we are saying state government have power to make rules and regulation for only particular state, because people of that particular state have chosen their state government. For example, Haryana government cannot make a rules and regulation for Punjab government or Punjab peoples, because Punjab people have not elected Haryana government. They have elected Punjab government. So they will obey the rules and regulation of Punjab state government, not of Haryana state government. But they will follow. They both, Haryana citizen plus Punjab citizen, will follow the rules and regulation of central government, because they collectively, all India collectively have elected the central government, and they now have to obey their rules and regulation. Now third level of government, that is called local self government. And what do you mean by local self government? Citizen of India also elect local self government, in which Sarpanch and MC comes. So they are the representative of very small area, that is a local. So they are representative of very small area. For example, Lambi may have Sarpanch, people of Sarpanch area have elected a Sarpanch, people of the Sarpanch area elected a Sarpanch. So they are a part of local self government. Now this is the third level of government. First is center, second state, then come local self government. Simply MP. What do you mean by MP? It is a member of parliament, and parliament which is present in Delhi. It is a, so they represent all India. Now MP should be a part of state government or central government. MP is the part of central government. Now what do you mean by MLA? MLA, by MLA we means member of state legislative, and they are the part of state government. So local self government has Sarpanch and MCs. So we can say that there are three levels of government: central government, state government, and local self-government. And what do you mean by federal? Federal simply means sharing of powers between levels of government. So central government has been given different powers, state government have some different powers, and local self-government are given different power. And they are clearly mentioned in constitution. In constitution, they are clearly mentioned that there is a separation of powers. For example, how India should maintain a relations with Pakistan, on what principle India should have a relationship with Pakistan, or for which particular things India should speak up in international organization. This is the duty. This is the this is the duty of central government. Central government has power to define to define on what parameter they should have a friendly relation with the foreign countries, and state government have nothing to say in that. State government only make rules and regulation for their particular state. Suppose why we say the Punjab police and not as central police, because Punjab police is a state subject, and to make a rules and regulation or giving them directions is vested with state government. Why we say Indian army, not a Punjab army, Haryana army or something UP army? Because army comes under center. The power to make rules and regulation on army, on security of whole India, is being given to central government. So they, basically there is a distribution of powers. Now that only what do you mean by federal? Federal is just a distribution of powers between central government and state government, and none central government or state government should not encroach into each other power. They should work independently of each other. They should work concurrently on certain matters, but federal simply means sharing of powers. And now coming to fraternity, commonness or sense of brotherhood. What is common between all of you? You may be belonging to different caste. You may be one person may be from Punjab or one person may be from Haryana. But what is common in all of them? They are belongs to one nation, and that is India. So there are certain things common to all of us, despite being we are belonging to different caste, religion or region, but we belong to one nation, that is India. So there is a sense of brotherhood, and simply fraternity means there will be always a sense of brotherhood. We should always help each other, because we are following same one constitution same for whole India. It is same for Punjabi or one person coming from UP. So fraternity simply means we belongs to one nation, and that is India. Now what do you mean by secular? Secular simply means separation of powers. Separation between state and religion, or religion organization like Hinduism or Islam, they should not interfere in the working of the state, and vice versa. State will also does not interfere into their working, religious organization work. There is a separation of work between state and religion organization. State should not be influenced by any particular religion. Then what do you mean by liberty? Liberty means freedom, ajadi, freedom, thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Suppose if I am born in Hindu family, if I want to become a Sikh, Muslims or any I want to convert into any another religion, then it is my freedom. I can choose any religion, I can worship any religion. So it is my freedom, and it's given in your Indian constitution.